Hello and welcome back. We are thrilled to continue our conversation. Last week, we dropped the episode on culture catalyst where we discussed change from a cultural perspective and we touched briefly on memes, but we figured this segment of Culture Cues, we can really get into the weeds.
I love memes, and one of my most exciting experiences was learning how to pronounce them because
Were you a meme? You were a
I
meme,
was I was a
right?
mem, I was a mem, but I now know and understand meme.
Well, what if like most recently, because maybe you could have been right? Maybe around where Richard Dawkins coined memetics, maybe you were correct. Maybe it was a meme then.
Well,
Memetics, mem
emetics is, I think that's the Greek root, memetics.
Mhm.
And I don't know, it's interesting, one of those things where if you ever hear somebody mispronounce something, you shouldn't make fun of them because it means they read it and they haven't heard
Hmm.
it spoken, right? And
Right.
that's how I feel. I'm like, did anybody ever hear Richard actually say the word? Is this a GIF situation? Do we know? We don't know. I don't think we know.
What I think is so cool about memes today, it's how we like disseminate information quickly, right? Whether it's humorous, whether it's just like a shared experience, commentary on what's happening,
Shared
it really
ideals and
helps. Yeah.
opinions.
Great. Like
Yes.
I can send you a photo with a few words to describe it a bit and you get it. Like how cool is that?
It's like that. An image is worth 1,000 words. And then, but if you add five more,
Is that a multiplier?
I think it's an exponential multiplier on it. All of a sudden, that image is worth like, bam. So I'm
But how
curious. Yeah.
oh,
Oh, what were you
I
gonna say? No.
I was going to ask you, how do you use your memes?
Oh my God. I think mostly I hoard them.
Are you saving them? What are you saving them for? Are you planning on writing a book only in memes?
It's been really difficult to get it to flow, but I got chapter one complete. No, it's interesting because I was thinking about like the types. I share different types of memes with different people. I have some of my friends who are super, like maybe really politically activated. So we might share a lot of political reference memes. And then I have my more woo, spiritual, witchy friends, and we're like sharing
Mhm.
all of these esoteric memes. And I've also noticed like there's been like this shift over the last few years where it's everything static and graphic feels like a meme now. So it's like really clearly defining like the meme against just a social media graphic full of information. And I think that
Yeah.
so there's so much out there now, like so many people are creating so much that it feels very saturated on some levels. So
Mm.
today we're really talking about traditional classic memes. And so on that vein, I'm curious, like what are some of your favorite memes? Let's go back. You want to go back and forth and
Yeah,
share
we can go back and
favorite
forth.
memes of all times?
Yeah.
Our faves. These are our
Well, so
faves.
you were alluding to like sharing memes like for different friend groups. It reminded me of like when I was a kid and some of my like immigrant friends, and I would say ethnic and immigrant, all kids, right? You may do this where you speak a certain way around your family, more polite, you have manners, and then when you're with your friends walking down the street, you have a foul mouth, you're practicing out new words and figure out what you want to say.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about memes and how in a way I feel like that's how you would also communicate with memes. For me, my
I
memes are
agree with
all like
that.
work related and they're more, how would I describe them? Just like trying to survive the corporate grind. So my first meme is by far my most favorite work meme to share. You can plug in various sentences and it still, as a kid say, slap. So just imagine there's this older white gentleman. He has white hair on the sides. He's bald on the top. Beautiful teeth, by the way, but his eyes are telling a story. You can see his teeth because he's smiling. His eyes, you can't tell if he's like recently cried and trying to pull it all together or someone's behind him with a gun. But he is like forcing a smile. He's scared. He's clearly uncomfortable. But he's sitting there, like, he's in a corporate environment, holding a coffee mug with his laptop. And this particular caption makes me giggle every time I read it. When you stay silent through the whole Zoom meeting, but say thanks everyone at the end to make it seem like you contributed. It is classic. I remember being in in various video meetings and there's so many people there. There's so much to say. I can't interject, but at the end I just say thank you with everyone else.
Your voice has been captured. You are included. And so I just want to throw out for anyone who's watching us on YouTube, you'll actually get to see these memes, but we are going to be describing them for our audio listeners. Thank you. I love that meme too. And that guy is just, to me, his smile is like the epitome of cringe. It's just like,
He is pulling off the best cringe smile. And when he's standing up, just seeing his full body just makes it better too. He's just so awkward with the coffee mug.
so, one of my personal favorite memes, and it speaks to me on so many different levels, everything from childhood nostalgia to literally the work I do currently today. And that is, it's titled The Evil Kermit Meme. And so, for those of you who haven't seen it, what is this very close-up shot, a profile image of Kermit the Frog from Sesame
Mhm.
Street, and standing in front of him is the dark Sith shadow Kermit, and he's got this like dark hooded cape, and you can just see Kermit's nose like poking out from under. You can't see his eyes, and the meme itself is like really expressing just that. Is you'll always see it with this is me on the outside, and then this is what
Mhm.
I'm thinking on the inside. It's like
That meme is so good.
it just oh it brings me joy. It also, and I think that's the thing for me with memes is I'm always really I really gravitate towards the actual humor of memes. Like anything that just makes me laugh out loud, literally laugh out loud, is something that resonates deeply.
I feel like that meme could be shared across all groups.
It is. It's so
It's universal.
universal. Yes, that's how I feel about it. It's like such a universal meme, and so many different things can apply to it in the way that just the dichotomy and the dualism that it offers you. So I think it gives a lot of opportunity for just play, just being playful with it. And of course, you were talking about like in the original episode, how memes allow us to say these like things that might be more cynical or sarcastic or shadowed in their essence, but we can put it out there with, and I think this meme really lives up to that sort of ideal of how memes
A-
can be used.
And I think the photos help capture, like showcase the humor first. So I think a lot of times, if you're not familiar with the individual, the sarcasm or satire could be missed. But with the image, it helps bring both people along on this is cynical, but also funny, right?
Uh,
You can laugh at the darkness.
Absolutely. So tell me, what's your next one? What's another meme?
Okay. So
I love
remember the
this.
kid I believe he's now an adult, which think I want to thank him for his service as the
We
inspiration
should, we
behind
should
many
take
of
a
the
moment
memes.
right now to thank all of the kid memes that are now adults out there because there's
Thank
probably
you.
quite a, yeah, thank y'all. Y'all brought a lot of joy.
Yes. I'm sure in one of my old iPhones somewhere I have their meme.
Awkward girl, success boy, like all are all out there. But go ahead, let's learn
Oh,
about Shaniqua's favorite.
so this meme, he is my favorite meme kid. It's the smirky kid. So he has this one that I use my personal where he's like with a little steak face, but oh, love it. But this particular one, he's standing outside. I want to say in the middle of the street. He is drenched from head to toe. He's sweaty. He looks exhausted. It looks like he just ran a marathon. And this caption says, "When you think you've been working for 4 hours, but it's only been 17 minutes." And I would share this with my girls at work over our little instant messaging. Whenever we've been in high peak season, you sit down and you're immediately at work, you're doing the job, you're under stress as soon as you sit down, and you look at the clock thinking, oh, it's obvious lunchtime. No, it's been 17
It's
minutes.
been 17 minutes. Like it will always be 9:03 for you. Okay, like
I'm telling you, work minutes and treadmill minutes are the longest minutes.
Oh my
The
God.
longest minutes.
Cardio minutes, that's a time that I might die. Okay, we can't go there.
What's
It
yours?
is. That is such an expressive meme. That kid, I think everybody just, it hits you in the feels. You just see that kid and you're just like, everybody wants to take a nap. You just thought, I
He
just thought,
looks so tired. He what what my people would say, he looks through. He's
yeah,
done.
right. He's all done.
Don't call him. What's your next one?
Okay, so my next favorite meme, and I just, I personally love this guy. Like, I want to meet him. I wonder how old he is because I feel like his meme's been around for a while, and it's the change my mind guy. Okay, so you've got this,
Yes.
you've got this dude. He's maybe I don't know, 20s, late 20s, early 30s, some whatever. Who knows? He's probably my age now. I don't know. I don't know how old this guy is. How long he's been around? I should have done more research on him. But he's sitting behind a card table. It's like he set up a table at a park or something, or on the side of a street. He's got like just handwritten on a piece of poster board. He'll have a statement like apple spice is better than pumpkin spice, or like just something, or it could be something like really serious, the patriarchy rules the world, or whatever, and it'll be change my mind, and it's whatever it is, it's just change my mind. And they're always such compelling arguments, but also it's like sometimes he's making these like really resonant points, sometimes he's just poking at something, like just poking fun at something just to annoy people. And
Uh,
he's got this like kind of smirk on his face, like prove me wrong. It's like
I appreciate him. I love his memes. It does take me back to college campus days where there would be, for whatever reason, a like really like senior adults on campus in a similar fashion, like in a similar form of trying to convert minds on campus to believers, but they're doing it in a negative way. I feel like the change my mind guy is doing it in a way that's like actually more fun.
in a way it's interesting because like it's like he's taking that ideal of like people who are out there evangelizing their ideas, and he's flipping it into like come evangelize your ideal to me. And so he's like sitting there like mocking a little bit like that, what you just described on those campuses like that. So I think that's funny.
The change my mind guy never told me I was going to help, but he did give me a run for my money. I can't recall which one it was, but I'm like, dang, how would I change his mind? And you never know which way he, like, I don't necessarily know from the meme itself if he actually believes in it, but he wants to hear your argument.
He does.
Hmm.
It's just he's just being provocative, and I think that
Mhm.
that's what's fun, and that's what I like about the meme itself. Is that if you want to create that statement on that meme and be provocative in your own way, again, it gives you a lot of flexibility and opportunity to play with that concept and that ideal of, oh, this is what you believe. Well, let's talk about it. Let's like
Hmm.
actually talk about your beliefs. And so, yeah, that's I like it because it's provocative and funny. It always makes me
No,
laugh.
it's
It
not.
always
It
makes me
keeps people going. Um,
laugh.
my my last meme I'll
Yeah.
share is by far one of my like favorites. I want to say this came out of Michael Jordan was like in a Hall of Fame or something, or he was giving an someone caught Michael Jordan crying, tears running down his eyes. This particular meme takes me back to Shaniqua, who loved to snooze. I had 20 alarms set just to get me out of bed by 7. They were starting at 6 a.m. and every 10 minutes, and I would gradually become more and more awake. Anyway, this particular meme is Michael Jordan, the crying Jordan. He's laying in bed. And it says, when you hit snooze 80 times, and now you've got 3 minutes to leave the house. That's me crying in bed. Oh my gosh, I'm late. As if I didn't do it to myself. I did this to myself for at least 4 years. 4 years running, ill prepared.
When I was doing my meme research, the crying Michael Jordan meme came up on so many of the top best memes of all time. It just is such a popular and joy. It is joyful. Like it is. I love the expression of just pure masculine emotion. Like we all need a little of that. We all need to see that. And guys need to tap into that more themselves. And
And he's
there's
quite contemplative
yes,
behind the eyes, and it's wet. Like it's not a
yes.
single tear.
No,
It's
it's
his
like
face is wet.
it's
He's
wet.
been crying.
Absolutely. This is real emotion. He's emoting. It's like
Yes.
you can again really about the feels. Like I see your memes like on that sense of you tied it all back to kind of your work experiences and it's because they're
Hmm.
all like emoting on behalf of
What it's like. I wonder extraterrestrial life would think about like my work experience with the three work memes that I
with the just
share.
like if we could all be judged by extraterrestrials just based on our top three memes and which will lead me to mine. So I do the kind of conceptual memes too a little bit and there's one meme that's out there and again it's like one of those just the image makes me laugh and it's I think it's called like left exit 12 and it's basically a highway exit. You see this like highway sign where you can go forward or you can exit and then like almost missing the exit, but not quite, as this car that has clearly at the more than last minute made the decision to take that exit. Okay, so like, I'm like gonna do the car's all spinning out. Like you can tell it just came off the highway doing 70, trying to hit this exit too late. And the sign is what gets elevated in the meme. See, that's like the one that's like normal positive memes forward crazy memes that don't make sense over this way. And it's like it's just and so it is another kind of duality dichotomy thing, which I'm a Libra, so I guess maybe now we're getting to the core root of who I am. And but I love it whenever there's like this comparative ideal of this is because I've always been one that would probably take that crazy love, like crazy, like crazy
Burning
exit.
rubber to take a crazy meme
Like
exit.
what? Shiny object. Oh my god! To the left. Like
Uh,
so, yeah, it makes me laugh when I see it. It's always, I think, well used.
I haven't seen that meme in so long, but I'm gonna look into that, see what I can send to my friends.
Do you have any honorary mention memes that like you popped into your head or that you thought about that you didn't include in your list?
I think, oh, I was sharing an honorary, the smirking kid, but he's in the car, and I want to say he may be in a car seat. I'm not sure. But he has his like nostrils flared and his cheekbones up because his lips are pursed like this. And I don't know, but it's something snarky. I can't believe you would say that. Oh no, please exit left. That and I love a good Nene Leakes Real Housewife meme.
Oh, there were some good Real Housewife memes, actually. That's funny.
The girl bye gets me. You can use that for anything snarky in a text message.
That is so true.
Yeah, I think I'm maybe sassy with my memes now that I think of it.
Yeah, well, it gives you some space for sass,
Mm,
right? Like,
yeah, I might be real sassy. Do you have an honorary?
yes, my honorary meme is, and I know it's so silly and ridiculous, but I love the old T-Rex memes. They're so old, they're like ancient, but I am okay. So I'm the type of person that like I think that on one level I have this like really refined sense of humor, but actually if we're talking about like puns, I can start laughing until I can't stop over like
Oh,
a
yeah.
4-year old level pun. And that's how I feel about the T-Rex meme. It's like a pun level meme, right? Where I just see it and I just start laughing like little tiny arms and I'm just like, no.
Oh, yes. I love those. I could get behind the T-Rex.
So it's just silly, and I love silliness. So I think that's why I really gravitate to that particular one.
It's fun to giggle. It's best to laugh. Yeah.
So on that note, hey audience, we would love it if you would drop your favorite memes into our comments and let us see what y'all are sharing and laughing about with each other. Let's elevate this meme conversation.
Share your best and maybe we'll use your me. So thank you.
Absolutely,
Sharing
yeah.
is caring. We shared ours, you share yours.
This has been
Thanks.
a fun episode of Culture.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week for another episode.
Absolutely. Bye, everybody. Take care.